Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? And welcome to Scrampunks episode 94. It's crazy because we have a great show lined up today and everybody's not here. Neff couldn't do it. He had to work. I'm trying to get some other guys in here right now because we have a hell of a show. It's a lot of things to talk about, obviously. Man. So much to talk about. What's up to the people in the chat? King Reaper, Artemis, Freddie Fox, Pong Soul, Phantom Kraken, Johanzo, Anthony Chipmunk, D Almighty Spartan God, Ballin' Harder, Alakazam, what's up, bro? Chris Jones, Peachy Mecca, Peach Mecca. Sorry. Dark Soul Dreamers, Country Working Man, Harry B, Reclaimer 117, Brock Tobin, Iron Mike, Digital Swords, Craig Simmons, who's in here with us right now. Everybody, thanks for joining us. Who's winning? Here. Oh man, so what's up? So listen, I got a super chat from my boy Alakazam. Alakazam, hold up, watch Stadium at the bottom because I had my boy Sean change that shit. No, he updated the intro, put Storm in the intro and took Tsunami out. And he said, Dude, I just fucking changed the shit, dude. I put Steady at the bottom, dude. I was like, that's good with me, brother.
Hey, Alakazam, tell them, because they the only legit thing out here. Everybody else lying to you. Let them know, Alakazam.
Come on, man.
Everybody else lying.
Don't start that shit.
Hey, can I say one thing before we get started? Can I say one thing?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Fuck Stadia.
A lot of people say that.
720p on Android.
Look at them now.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
You better hold that in, brother. When you get off of Android.
Freddie Fox. Okay, Freddie. Shit, y'all. I'm about to fill this bitch up with bots. Y'all better get some PlayStation guys up in here.
They had him behind the PC firewall.
Oh shit. Oh, damn.
Anyway, I'm good. It's all good.
Yeah, all right.
I'm done.
So anyway, we'll get started. Hold on. Hey, Freddie, man, what's your it's Freddie Fox, ain't it? Freddie Fox. On Twitter, ain't it Freddie Fox? I don't see you. Hold on. Anyway, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Of course, like I said, we have a lot of things to talk about today. A lot of things to talk about. But let me introduce the panel. My boy MM2K. What's up, bro?
Yo, what's going on, people? PlayStation 5 on deck, baby. Got that taken care of. I got my lion box. It's all good.
Yo, what you got your what?
I got my lion box.
Lion.
Lie detector. Breathe in the controller.
So also got my boy Storm and Project Storm up in here. What's up, bro?
Man, what's going down, man? I'm out here. Definitely not copping no PS5. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm not copping any console until I could see some games running on that thing to convince me. But that's a whole nother story we'll get into later.
Yeah, I hear you. I tried to get my PS5 pre-order today, but the GameStop by my house, they only got 10 in, and they were sold out. Actually, the guy right before me got the last pre-order, but he said they're supposed to get some more tomorrow. But it's really not a big deal to me because I'm really just rocking out with my Xbox Series X at first anyway, and plus I play all my multiplayer on there. So, you know. Anyway, Snow Bunny, what's up, baby?
Nothing much. How's everybody doing this evening?
You know, I'm doing good.
Yes.
How are you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm sorry, I got the sniffles. I just sneezed while the fucking intro was playing, so I'm trying not to sniff in the mic and shit. But anyway, so Craig Simmons, what's up with you, bro?
Man, I'm having a blast right now. A blast. You know me, chilling, country as fuck. Hope y'all understand it. If you don't get it, cool. I'm just enjoying it right now. Sony don't do this, Sony do that. But what they do, the opposite. I'm sitting back, I'm laughing, I'm having fun, and it's all about gaming. I'm enjoying it. So let's go.
Let's go. Shake Capo. Hey, Shake, you want to get in, bro? Let me know. I've been lied to. Malcolm tried to warn us. Still got 2 pre-orders in. Yeah, that's right, man. Still get the pre-orders in, man. I just said, I'm fine, but it's all good.
Hey, you break it up because you on that Android. You on that Kishi. You on that.
I'm being messy. I'm being messy. Messy. I'm sorry, but I'm done. I ain't gonna be messy. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy and appreciate the opportunity.
All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into it now. Of course, the PlayStation 5 showcase was today. I want everybody's thoughts about the showcase, but what makes it so special was I thought the show was actually pretty decent, me personally. I thought the gameplay they showed was pretty good. I mean, they did show some of the same games that they showed their last show, but they showed more gameplay, and that's what we want to see, gameplay. And they showed some pretty good gameplay. But everything happened after. After the show went off, all hell broke loose. But first, let me ask you guys about the show. Moss, did you see the whole show?
Let me go last because I got a grandiose speech, so you can get everybody else's account.
Okay, so Storm, did you see the show, bro?
Yes, I did, man. Saw the whole thing.
And what you think, man?
Well, I can tell you right now, man, because you just said it. With the games we already saw. Now the Miles Morales looked pretty dope, but it didn't blow me away. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Right.
I was more intrigued by the Harry Potter game visually and all that. Cause see, I was looking for next gen. You know, every console generation that goes by, man, we get hyped for everything. You know what I'm saying? They talk about T-flops and all this, and then they drop the gameplay, and it's kind of like, damn, I was hoping for a little bit more for me because I consider myself like an enthusiast. I always say it, you know, you call me that, call me the fake enthusiast, whatever, but I want the best of the best when it comes to visual and performance, frame rate and all that. And it just didn't hit everything for me, man. I at the end of the show, Kratos, everybody had a suspicion that he might come out at some point, you know what I'm saying? But they didn't even show the boy Kratos, man. They didn't put him in the shadow or anything, right? They just, you know, you just heard the music and you knew that was him.
Right.
But I wasn't really feeling that, man. I'm tired of like these little teasers and stuff like that. And then like, yeah, I know they announced the game for 2021 and all that, man. But I'm really excited for something now. I feel like with everybody making moves, like the RTX cards dropping tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? That's going to make waves. I'm telling you now, get ready for the PC fans out there to be taking shots at everybody is my prediction, man. So right now for 500 or 400, I just don't know, man. I think I'm gonna throw that money into a RTX build or something, man, and just call it a day. You know, I'm gonna go Game Pass. I'm gonna go if PlayStation comes out with their cloud services and stuff, I might jump on that. But overall, Dirt, the show to me was a C-, man. If I had to grade it, it was a C- because I was expecting better. Demon Souls gameplay got shown, for example, and it looked like it was running at 30 FPS. It was slow. And I'm just calling it like I see it. I play on every platform. I don't have a reason to hate. I love everything that's great. You know what I'm saying? I spend my money on it.
Yeah.
So that's just what I was seeing, man. Like I said, I was expecting more, bro. I was expecting, yes, SSD time, let's go. And I just didn't see that. That's just me, though.
I got you. Hey, let me say this, though, about the show. I felt there was no surprise because everything, I mean, like most people were saying Final Fantasy 16 was going to be a timed exclusive. Most people were saying they was going to show something of God of War 2. So there was no surprise at all. But like I said, I thought Spider-Man looked good. But like you said, it didn't blow me away.
Yeah.
It looked good, but it didn't blow me away. But there was no surprises. But I thought the show was decent. I give it like a B. It was about 45 minutes. It was, it was a lot of gameplay, and that's what I wanted to see. But Manhattan, what's up, bro?
Yo, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, we can hear you, man.
Hey, what's up?
And what's going on, bro?
I'm good, man. I just finished. We were just having this discussion, man, about what just happened, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I would say this. I like the show, but then I didn't like. I'm mad because I was lied to. Because you know me, Dirt. I beat on Phil about that. Like saying one thing and doing another. You know definitely. Me, man. Every chance I get, I beat on his ass. But Jim Ryan came out and do the same shit, and I was pissed off. I'm like, see, that's that Phil shit, man. You just pull. Like, the show was good, but then when you turn around and come out and be like, listen, we believe in generation, then come out and do this shit, that's some bullshit.
Right.
I'm expecting PS5 only. You know, with that whole thing, even with Spider-Man, because they told us that Spider-Man was going to be PS5 exclusive only, right? Because they wanted to do certain things. I'm guessing none of those shit happened because, I mean, the game looks good. Don't get me wrong on that PS5. That shit looks beautiful, you know. But still, they lie. And that's the part I can't get over because it's like, damn, like, you're going to tell us you believe in generation, then you're going to do cross-gen. Like, because, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I ain't going to lie, man. I got to hold the L about, you know, laughing at the other dudes about holding. Well, I'm not one of those dudes that was saying that, you know, current gen consoles gonna hold anything back, but I was just still talking about I believe in generation 2.
Yeah. Hey, let me say this right quick. Hold on, let me get the super chat right quick from Tip Diamond with the $2. I'm here for the foolery and fuckery, FNs. Hey, man, we should have a pretty good show today, man. You know, that all depends on Moss. It depends on how he's acting, man. He was out of control last week, man.
No. See, that's why I'm going last. It shouldn't depend on me. Everybody got their opinion.
Last week he was out of control, man.
Oh, no. I was just giving my opinion. Y'all was like, come on, take this Phil Tramp stamp. I wasn't having it. Man, but this week I'm going to go last. I'm going to let everybody get their opinions out, get their feelings out, and then I'm going to speak my piece.
All right. Like before I go to you, Craig, Snowbunny, did you see it?
No, I was working. Sorry. I heard about it on Twitter when I got home and opened up Twitter. People were losing their minds, so I said, "Ooh, what happened?"
It was. I'm telling you.
And then my friends kind of filled me in a little bit on the supposedly stuff that was supposed to be only PlayStation 5, and then they came out and it was cross-gen now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Craig, yo, what's up, bro? So what you think about the show, man? Craig. Oh shit, this thing. All right, so I guess Moss, go ahead, bro.
He went to go get some wingdings. Okay, so the show I originally gave a 7.5, right? Because I said to myself, as I was looking at this stuff, I said, it looks cool. Doesn't look stellar, but it looks cool. But I did notice that as far as animations and things like that, the only thing that kind of simulated next gen was the Demon Souls. That's the only I was looking at them. I was like, wow, look at them textures and look at all that. You know what I'm saying? But everything else did look like it was still like a flashier current gen, right? Mm-hmm. So then we heard the aftermath.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you
Welcome
now.
back.
Oh, my bad. All right, Mars, keep going. My bad.
We heard the aftermath of the news, of the lies being exposed. Mm-hmm. So I bumped it down to a 5. Here's the thing. I'm not one of those people that are going to say, I heard it mentioned earlier, that maybe Phil was right, or even Manhattan said that he wasn't one of those people that was saying cross-gen stuff holds gaming back. Cross-gen stuff, I feel, does hold innovation back because you're trying to configure for older hardware. That's why we saw in previous gens isolated games for a specific generation. That's how you got the Volumetric Fog and Call of Duty 2 and 1,000 zombies on because they isolated it to that newer hardware. Now, if Sony is sitting in the back and they're letting Microsoft get beat up over this, and then they're not only that, but then they go and they say something like, we believe in generations, we have no plans for cross-generational games as recent as May, then you're a lie. And I think that the ultimate thing to take away from all of this is that regardless if we have a favorite platform, even with Stadia, these are businesses at the end of the day. This is stuff I've been saying the last few years. None of them are your friends. Never take anything that they say verbatim. You know, you like what you like because of what you like, but don't ever run with the mantra, well, somebody said this and somebody said that, so it's golden. We've been proven time after time. How I do a storm time after time. We've been proven time after time that they lie.
Cindy Lauper, God dog.
Exactly. I had to go back to the 80s. So this was a reality check for me included. because I'm one that did believe that they were focusing on generations. And I took it more to heart than I should have. And I got Godsmacked for it. And that's for me not listening to my own advice. So the lesson that should be learned is that these game companies are liars. Never believe anything that they say. Always be ready to put their feet to the fire. I don't care what a competing console fanboy base say. Always put their feet to the fire because we're gamers at the end of the day. And lastly, I am disappointed at how this generation is going to start. Yeah, I did pre-order my PlayStation 5 still, so I sound like a hypocrite, but I wanted Godfall. And $399 for Godfall after trading in my Pro, and yes, my X, for that, it does not seem like a hefty, it's not going to be hefty change after that. But at the end of the day, after Godfall, what am I going to do? God of War's coming to PlayStation 4. That's going to be held back. Horizon Zero Dawn's coming to PlayStation 4.
I don't know about God of War. They didn't confirm God of War.
Hey, bro, trust me. Look, why you think
if it's 2021, it will. But if they decided to probably push it back,
if they push it back beyond, yeah. But see, and then that was another thing too. Herman Holtz Ray, what Ryan said, he wanted this to be the fastest adoption to the next generation. Something happened, and they lied.
Something changed, bro. I think so. Like you said, something changed.
It's a shame.
Let me get super chats right quick.
I was scared to grab the who's. Jean-Marc with the $199. PlayStation 4 holding PlayStation 5 back. PlayStation 5 got no games.
I don't know about that, but it's holding it back.
Hey, hold on. Hey, brother. I'm sorry.
Thank you for the $199. Then we have Geekhead 188 with the $199. Wait, what did I miss?
I'm assuming that's a sarcastic question, or do you really mean that question?
Nah, he might, because like I said, I was at work all day, so I didn't see anything, and I'm beginning to learn the tricklings of what's happening. He might have been in the same boat.
Hey, Geek, let us know if you're serious or not.
It's called keep that same energy.
But guys, do you think the fact that okay, so we got a bunch of whiners in the community.
Of course.
Do you think that people whining about how Spider-Man was on PlayStation 4 and it's not fair for people to have to buy a PlayStation 5 to play Miles Morales, do you think that rhetoric had anything to do with this change?
No. I think something to happen. I don't know if it's about those what do you call them, Mark, yields?
The yields.
I think it might be something to that, or money, like Manhattan said, extra money. And I mean, because if you think about it, maybe it's because the yields are causing them not to be able to have a lot of PS5s out there at launch.
Right.
So they said, "Damn, man, we got to sell this game." If it's only 5 million PS5s at launch, that doesn't mean everybody's going to buy Spider-Man. They might just buy multiplats or something. So they're trying to get their money out of there. I mean, that's what I think. But who the hell knows?
Yeah, but I get Spider-Man though. But Horizon Zero Dawn, that's what I would start thinking. I always had because I said this in the beginning before I thought about I changed my mind. It was like, okay, I'm guessing they really do believe in generation, because I said you got 106 million consoles. Like, you really, because we know in the beginning, and half of those install bases is not jumping to buy a new console. They just don't do that shit. Casuals ain't never gonna do that. They will always wait till a holiday, a year or two. That's when the console's gonna start selling. So if you start making these games fully exclusive to the PS5, you really not selling as much as you think. So I was thinking about that, but then it was like Jim Ryan once again came out like, nah, we believe in generation. I said, yo, we don't care. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take your word for it. Motherfucker lied to me.
He's lying, bro. Because look, he was the lie started when he said, well, remember we was like shit's coming day and date, and now that whole when y'all was laughing at us about shit coming day and date, my PlayStation Nation don't believe it ain't now. When remember with the slide, we was like, yo, check out slide number 9. I even remember the slide number 9 where the motherfuckers talk about they coming day and date. Oh no, they ain't. He said that he puts care and caress on PlayStation games. That was a lie, but we all knew it was a lie. But then when he got away with that, it was just like lie after lie after lie that it just kept piling on. And I don't think it was just the yields, because if we do the math on the yields, I mean, yeah, it's always bad when your yields have to cut off 4 million. but that still takes you to 11 million. It took them 15. It took them 15 months to get to 18 million with the PlayStation 4. So the yields ain't super horrible right now. They still at 11 million consoles to be made by March 2021. If you know what the fiscal year is, their fiscal year don't end till March 2021. That's still a lot of consoles. I just think we was lied to. We was lied to. They played the game and they lied to us.
And we get the super chat from John Mark with the $2. Sony fanboys eating a big bowl of ale cereal.
Absolutely.
Hey, let me show this right quick.
Man, now we know how you guys be feeling. What Phil be lying to y'all, man. It hurts.
Like Mark said, bro.
Can y'all hear me?
Some people think because we hear you.
Okay, I don't know.
Let me say this right quick, Craig. Some people think just because I'm an Xbox guy, I believe everything feels safe, when that's not the case. And we see, like Mark said, these companies, man, sometimes things might change, but there's other times they bend the truth. Like we always say, when Phil said some years ago that we don't want to show things too early. We always say that's because they have shit to show. It wasn't they didn't want to show shit early. They didn't have no games in development. That's why Phil said that. That's what I really think. And these companies will PR talk. We always say PR talk. Most of it is PR talk, a bunch of bullshit. Hey, Square sounds kind of pissed when they said this. Sony believes in generations, but confirmed a bunch of PS5 games for PS4. Damn, Square sound a little irritated.
Square, bro.
Yeah.
And let me get this super chat from HB real quick. Thank you, HB, for the $5. Sony knew since May or earlier that they were doing cross-gen. You just can't change your stance in 2 to 3 months.
Exactly.
They straight lied. Same energy.
And Bonnie is right there, because see, just like we filleted Phil and them for the Halo Infinite debacle, they have to know this stuff ahead of time, man. You can't tell me they don't know.
They knew this.
Hell yeah. It's like they don't care like about who they try to get over on, man. And I'm not having no more of this shit. This is why I'm saying, and then I'm moving on, man. I'm moving on, man.
And then we have Geekhead we got Geekhead 188 with the $5. Io, why everybody trashes Sony? I just got a rainbow with the boys.
Right now.
Hey, look, man.
I'm gonna say this, and the reason why they did this, right? And then I feel like they knew they was gonna do it, but I think they didn't even look at like people like me, obviously, right? Because I'm mad about it. Because obviously, I was going to buy the PS5 day one, and I wanted those games. But then the other bulk that got the PS4, the casuals, this is a win for them. Honestly, on some real shit, they'll probably be like, "Oh shit!" Like I wasn't going to buy the PS5 for another year or two. Now I get to play the Spider-Man. Like they happy, but I'm not happy. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I don't give a shit about them, but they are the bulk.
I'm getting ready to say one thing, and I've told everybody this, and everybody laughs at me like I'm crazy. Don't fucking trust these people. Right. They're going to tell you whatever they think you want to hear, and then change it up the moment their investors tell them to do something different. Okay?
Right.
These companies are not your friends. All they want is your money. Once you understand that, hey, they're doing this all for the bottom dollar and that they're not your friends, you'll get into the stance of, hey, what are you giving me for me to give you my money?
Right.
And then you wouldn't be a blind fanboy following, saying that Sony will never do this, or Xbox won't ever do that, or Nintendo will never do that. No, these companies will do whatever they're going to do to follow that money.
Right. And because of that, Bonnie, you can't blame that shit on COVID. I don't want to hear no more people talking about this shit is COVID related and all that. Some of it might be for these developers that's out there. Man, but it ain't all COVID, man.
Because ain't no damn well like that Spider-Man was already made for the PS4, just waiting. Like
exactly,
you gotta
bro.
know that. Ain't no
exactly.
way. If it was just PS5, it would have been just PS5. Let's be realistic, right? This shit is going to drop in like what 2 months. You're telling me then that the devs got to go. I'm like, man, they had this whole shit prepped and shit, like ready to charge you for all that extra shit. That was already in the making. Like that was already in the making.
Facts.
Corey,
Okay.
yeah, go ahead, bro.
Okay, so I'm about to say, are we done protecting, damage controlling, and all this other stuff? First and foremost, it's gonna be real. Spider-Man, Horizon Zero Dawn, and possibly God of War was all coming to the PS4. But Sony, the masters of what they do, they like to get people hyped with trailers, tweets, whatever the case may be. They had people thinking that we're only going to do this for the next gen. Soon as that video released today, when we watched the black and white, what came out? We want to cater to our massive PS4 fan base. Loyal, these games will be available. But yet, at the same breath, people shitted on Microsoft for being upfront, right? Upfront, right? Am I not lying? Microsoft was upfront.
Transparent, yeah, they were.
But they were saying, oh, Phil is killing the brand. Phil this. And I don't even talk about Phil. I mean, that ain't my thing. I don't get into this shit, man. I just play the games. But I look and I listen. I've been listening for years. But Sony sees the money that Microsoft is making with what? Half the consoles out there?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on. The writing was on the wall, but people like to do this stuff to promote the channels, the likes, the clicks, and whatever the case may be. Now, y'all might not like what I'm about to say, but I'm just keeping it real from what I like this, what I'm seeing and what I'm observing. This shit is all about the fanboy wars. These companies are fucking profiting off this shit. Whether Microsoft being the passive, Sony being aggressive, and then you got the fake IGNs and the digital foundries doing their thing. They all profiting on it. But at the end of the day, the one I guess place the game is going to profit the most is PC, because it's like they getting everything eventually. But it's not cheap. But that's what people got. That's what I'm getting. The people don't understand. I just bought a damn PC a year ago, and right now my PC top of the line, and the 3080 cards come out, and it cost me $3,000 to get into it. So
yeah,
it's a lot of stuff going on, man. And I ain't no insider, I ain't no analyst. I'm just a gamer, and I just like to talk. But this shit is all like the presidential elections, man. They casting for votes, trying to get your loyalty, your clicks, your likes, or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, gaming is moving forward. All this locked behind one platform, can't get this here, can't get this there. That shit's going out the window, bro. And I like the way gaming is moving, but Sony should have been more upfront, because, man, they're fucking hardcore frontline. Them motherfuckers dying right now. Couple of them probably don't went in rehab. It's crazy, because this is not 1990 or Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis days. People want flexibility, and Microsoft started it. And you got the shit gamers or whatever didn't like it and made videos and flip flopped on it. But gaming is flexibility, and it's how you want to play, where you want to play, and it's moving forward, and I love it. And even with Sony, I'm gonna laugh at the hardcore guys. It was calling me ex-fag and all that shit. But you see what Sony did today, and with the black and white came out after their release video. Man, I'm sitting back here. I've been laughing. I don't know if you follow me on Twitter, but I've been having a ball today. I just been laughing, joking. My wife told me calm down. I said, man, I can't. Give me some more liquor. Let me do some more crazy videos. I've been having fun. So gaming is moving forward. And you still got we all got our preferences, right? Whether you like Stadia, Moss, or whether you Xbox, PlayStation, PC, whatever. Gaming is looking good, man. Just enjoy it and then sit back and enjoy the ride. That's why I'm looking at it. That's me.
I got a different take on that. If you're the unsuspecting gamer, like somebody that's not even a fanboy, but you've been gaming for a while. And I know a lot of people like that because I know gamers that have been gaming for years. They got families, bills, putting kids in college, and they're used to the traditional way of gaming, right? So they'll come to me and they'll say, hey, look, I want the thing that's decked out with all the bells and whistles. And they may not be adept to this whole no gamer left behind notion, which I get why it's cool. But on the flip side, you got to look at that people are being asked to pay hundreds of dollars for something.
Mars, Dirk got kicked out. Yeah, there was something going on.
He'll have to come back in. But
hey, Mars, can I say one thing?
And
I know you saying this hundreds of dollars for game, but let's be real. I'm a married man, 3 kids. 2 out of my kids, we all play one console. That's Xbox. My oldest daughter, I went wrong somewhere down the line. She'll PlayStation game. I get it, but all jokes aside, but when it comes to gaming, right now, if you sticking with the let's say Xbox One S digital, you're good right now. Unless you just have to play 2 or 3 games that PlayStation's offering.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the problem is that people are going to be pointed to more expensive hardware when they don't have to go there. You know what I'm saying? Like let's not bring Xbox in here because Xbox didn't lie today. I got my issues with Xbox, but PlayStation's the ones that lied today. If I want to play Miles Morales, all I need is my PlayStation 4 Slim. I don't even necessarily need the Pro because the PlayStation 4 Slim, in a lot of ways, can sometimes perform better than the Pro, and it looks good enough, right? So with that said,
let's not forget base PS4. That's what I've been rocking with.
The PS4 Slim. Yep. So if I'm listening to Herman Hulse and Jim Ryan, they're like, we believe in generations. Look at these bells and whistles. They're showing me textures and all this shit on Twitter and all this stuff. I'm thinking I gotta get a PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? 5. I go pick up my PlayStation 5, and here I could have had the shit on PlayStation 2. You see what I'm saying? So I don't like when consumers are lied. That's the problem. Consumers were lied to. They weren't just misled. These mugs lied.
Well, let me ask you one thing. Let me say something. Let me ask you one thing. Oh, okay.
Welcome back.
Let me say something right quick. The stream, you know what? Hold on, let me get the super chat right quick. Are you getting super chat? Yes, nobody?
Not yet. Geekhead 188 with the $2. This is why I like Xbox. They always keep it real.
Geekhead, facts.
Something's going on. Hey, y'all,
stop.
Hey,
they told you straight up.
Hey, y'all, listen. Something's going on with StreamYards because I noticed last night on Noof Nukem's stream, it was blinking on and off, blinking. Ours is doing the same thing right now.
Yeah, it's like
I just looked at it on my phone. Yeah, it's blinking, and I looked at Mr. 100 shit. I just like because I know he uses StreamYard too, and his shit is doing the same thing. But it looks like people. Recently. I don't know. Let me see.
And Peach so says stream is lagging big time.
I'm gonna tell you what
like everybody's
is. It's like with alcohol, man. When a new fucking good alcohol come out and it's new to the fucking ABC store and it's cheap and it's good, people catch on and it pops up. It's hard to find. So this is StreamYard. It's a good fucking service and it's gonna be hard. They catch on now.
A lot of people have been live tonight, so I don't know how many others might be using it in this overloading the server.
Like I said, last night, Noof Nukem, like he was on kind of late, and it was just him, and his shit was doing the exact same thing. But I'm looking at Kid Smooth shit. His shit ain't doing it because I don't think he uses StreamYards. I think he used Streamlabs.
But Dirk, that scrambled up picture shit I was telling you about never used to happen either until recently when I was telling Moss and them on another show. When I was seeing that, so something's going on with it for sure. You're right.
Oh yeah, I bet you the traffic is up. Yeah, I bet you the traffic. But Marcus is devastated. They mad. They out and got their pre-orders, but they stomping their feet getting them. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I mean, let me ask you this though.
Not all of them went and got
their
one
question. I was about to say that Snow Bunny. How many of y'all pre-ordered the PS5? I did not. I'm going.
I wasn't planning on getting it at launch anyway.
I'm skipping out on both.
I'm going to pre-order, but I didn't today.
I may do it tomorrow because the GameStop around me open tomorrow. Like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna say this.
Do it tomorrow too. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, and this ain't no Xbox fanboy or bullshit, because I buy every console, every gen. But my PC right now until the 3080 cards come out, top of the line. I got a 2080 GTX, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm good if the PlayStation games I want to play come out for it. But I'm gonna get it later. That's what I do. But right now, the Xbox Series X is, man, that's on top of the line right now, because I like to sit in front of my damn 65-inch QLED and just look at this shit. Like I'm watching the podcast right now, and my circle lighting up with my championship belt. I look good. And that's all right,
all right, man. This is crazy. All right, man. You drinking? Hey, man.
I'm drinking. I'm fucked up. I'm having fun. Let's go.
Let's move to the next topic, man. So we apologize for the stream, man, but apparently everybody that's using StreamYards is doing the same thing. So, sorry, just bear with us, man. I hope it stops, but we don't know. Shit. So
556.
I just sneezed, y'all. I'm sorry, shit. So I'm sniffing again. So, like we were saying, all of this year, now you guys know, obviously I'm an Xbox guy and I pay attention to things. People tag me and shit. And we've been seeing for the last 5-6 months, Xbox is hurting gaming. The whole no generations left behind shit is ruining everything. When I buy a brand new console, I want new shit flat out. Xbox isn't doing that, but PlayStation is. We've seen that for like damn near the whole year. And you know, so what's going on? So what do you guys feel? Like, I know we already kind of hit on it, but I mean, damn, as a PlayStation fan, Manhattan, I know you said they lied to us, and they did. They flat out did, right? They straight up lied to y'all.
Yes, sir.
But what does this mean to you? Like, does it mean I'll get a PlayStation later? Like, what does it mean?
I mean, like I said, I'm gonna go to GameStop tomorrow to pre-order. I mean, I'm still mad about being lied to. I'm gonna be honest with you. Feel me? Like, I mean, that's just me, because I'm gonna buy both day one, right? Because that's what I tend to do. But I don't like, you know what? I'm not like. Can I really? Sometimes I just sit back. I'm like, companies gonna do what companies got to do to make money at the end of the day, right? Mm-hmm. I'm mad. I'm upset because it's like at the end of the day, I still expect you to be transparent to your consumers, like regardless, right? You gonna do what you got to do to make money, but do it while you're being transparent about it. Because shit like this, when you do that, then yeah, people gonna lose trust, and that's how like shit goes left with you. You feel me? Because now people gonna start thinking like, yo, what other shit you ain't telling us moving forward? Because that's how it's gonna start. It's gonna be like it's some other shit that you ain't telling us. Now everybody gonna be staring at you with a side eye, right?
Right.
That's just how I feel. I'm staring at them with a side eye right now, like, because now I'm like, yo, what other shit you ain't telling us moving forward?
Mm-hmm. Facts.
And go ahead.
Yeah. Let me say this right quick. My boy Joe Hansel said that blinking shit is only happening on cell phones. Okay, well that explains it, because I looked up the shit on my cell phone. So if you're watching on your PC, it's not doing that blinking stuff. So something
I'm on
with
my
cell phone.
Yeah, I'm on my PC and that shit look crispy.
Oh, okay.
But, but I will say this, Dirt, to answer your question, man. How do I feel about it? I'll tell you right now. See, me and Moss be getting, man, we get teased, but we used to it. We got thick skin and shit. You know what I'm saying? We Stadia dog shit and all this, but we ain't got to worry about that generational hardware shit no more.
Facts,
so
exactly.
Now, even though Moss he just showed that he's still gonna cop that PS5. You know what I'm saying? We might talk shit every once in a while, but he copped that PS5. Me, this will mark the first time that I'm even pondering not copping both systems day one. And it's only because of shit like this, man. I can't lie. I'm listening to Manhattan right now. I'm listening to Cray right now. I'm listening to everybody on the panel. I'm looking at the chat right now and how people feel. Hip Hop Gamer, somebody just put in the chat that he just aired the shit out, how he felt. Man, everybody's out here speaking up, man. People are tired of this.
And that's good. I like that. So
when I jump from, let me tell y'all really why. Like real quick, we ain't gonna make it no Stadia show now. We gonna talk though. We ain't gonna make it. But look, check this out. That's why motherfuckers jumped over there in the first place. Because
exactly.
Like this. At least these motherfuckers are new. that we ain't got to worry about them trying to get us every generation. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what they're gonna do, and they ain't perfect, but we're gonna see what they're gonna do. Keep it in the cloud. We ain't got to worry about this hardware shit, this cross generational shit, none of that.
My only problem is this, right? It's my fault. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I'm gonna say one thing. So we all on this Stadia hype, right? So
not everybody.
This Stadia coming out now. So for the next, let's say, 15 years, this is it. No more upgrades. No more
that's it.
Mid-gen refreshes like consoles. So this is it with Stadia, right?
Yeah, they use the hardware that you have now. There are going to be different dongles and shit.
But I ain't got to buy no more. That's what I'm saying. I ain't got to buy no more upgraded dongles.
No more 300.
I ain't got to buy. I ain't got to buy no more this or that. So if that's the case, then I will be with y'all on that. But we all know, come on, man. We all know consoles. They do, even PC, they do generations, they do upgrades, whether it's a graphics card, whatever. I'm not a tech guy, so you know what I'm talking about. Whatever components.
Yo, listen, let me say this real quick. XCloud just dropped. Ain't nobody talking about the shit. I'm mad about that because you know why?
People are talking about it. What circles are you in?
Talking about
the circles I'm in. XCloud's top of the line.
I know.
I'm playing Resident Evil 7 on XCloud right now.
Okay, cool.
No,
I'm glad you said that.
What Storm is talking about, look, because I'm everywhere too. Even when you Twitter XCloud, nobody got no game footage up. They're not talking about it in that fashion. That's what Storm is a Twitter guy.
We Twitter different people. No, we Twitter. I mean, come on, let's be real. Hold on. Let's just be real. We Twitter. We follow.
She got to get the super chat, bro.
Oh, get the super chats. Gotcha.
Yes, RDX with the Canadian $7. Thank you, RDX. Best Buy Canada says 11 a.m. September 22nd. Series X and S pre-order. And then thank you again for the other $7 RDX to clarify September 22nd.
Yep.
And then we have, let's see here. I think I got skipped down. Then we have Geekhead with the $5. Damn, Sony really put God of War and Horizon for next. Just compete with Halo. Nah, I'm excited for God of War. F Sony though.
Now, I ain't got to talk for Storm, but let Craig. I'm gonna just lay the foundation for you. We weren't laying in no catacombs, and then Stadia came out, and we just started playing games. Storm has been gaming on everything probably before most of us was born and shit. So he was an Xbox guy. He's connected to Xbox people. He's talking about in general. Because nobody is innocent in this. He's talking about in general. XCloud launched yesterday, and then we're not seeing extensive video of the footage.
It should be. It's not getting the fanfare that it should. Craig, that's what I'm saying. It should be getting a bigger fanfare because it's cloud gaming. Microsoft.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's been in beta for a long time, and a lot of people have had the beta though for a while.
That's the same with GFN, bro. The GFN is the same thing, and they've been out. They had a bigger fanfare.
It ain't no defending, no fanfare, whatever the case may be. Stadia, we get it. Google, global monster, but yet you got people that's already strict. I don't know what people you following, but the what's the guy now? I can't think of his name now, but he has the tech guy. He does the Sony, the Samsung Fold TV. Remember that shit? What's his name?
I know exactly who you're talking about. I know because I watched that shit.
And he's played it on every phone. I can't think of his name now, but XCloud's running fine. Then I got people that I know personally that hit me up and they say it's running good. But because they're not mainstream, which I don't know why Microsoft ain't pushing it like that, other than the big people that do whatever. But XCloud is good. Now I get it. You say Stadia's doing the 1080p and 4K first, cool. But as I was told months ago, that we don't care about 4K, we care about the games. And XCloud has more games.
I don't know who you talk to.
All right, y'all. Hey man, dog. We talking about Stadia versus XCloud on a day when all this PlayStation news, y'all. Come on now.
I know.
I feel good today because we had a good day today because we thought that Sony believed in generations, but we found out today that they believe in this generation.
I was gonna say one thing. That I'm done. I'm gonna shut up and everybody. But all I'm gonna say is this: was it Jack Ryan, Jim Ryan? He cares about the money. So for all the frontline guys saying Sony won't do this, won't do that, Sony did the opposite, and I'm good. I'm gonna shut up and thank you for having me up here, Dirt, Moss, and everybody. And I was gonna sit here and drink my Modelo and enjoy the rest of the show.
Hey, check it out. Hey, where's all of the legions of the Sony Tony Masters? Where's J-Dub? Where's Porter Rock? Them niggas is hiding.
No. I'm gonna give Porter Rock his credit.
I'm gonna say one more thing. Let me say one more thing. They're in the stables getting corralled and they're about to be released. And once they get a set mission where they can control the narrative, then they're gonna be unleashed again. But right now they're being corralled and they getting shoehorned. Okay, I'm done.
Actually, I think Porter Rock is live right now.
Yeah, like Porter Rock will actually keep it real. I'm gonna be honest.
He's live right now,
yeah,
so I guess he's
Porter Rock trash. Fuck that Marine. But anyway, okay.
Because you know what I heard? I heard the only place you could play Miles Morales was on the PS5. That's what I heard.
And see, and that's
why you making me laugh? Why you making me laugh?
Hey, yo, Moss. I will say this though, man. So why your boy always disappear when there's some anti-place or some not so great PlayStation news from the podcast? Why you always disappear? Why you always disappear?
Look, we know J-Dub. He gonna bleed blue no matter what. But
he always disappear though.
I will say this, that the PlayStation Nation ain't in unity over this one. They ain't locking arms and saying we're gonna defend Jim. They're upset. A lot of them is upset. I got a PlayStation 5 and a lot of them is like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I can dig that. So kudos to them. I don't think this is something that we should just lie over for, because I do think it's for a lot of part it's bullshit. I want to say this real quick and I'm gonna shut up. And I'm not trying to make no excuse for myself, but the reason why I got my PlayStation 5, it ain't because I believe in quote unquote greatness. It's because I really do want to play Godfall, and I know what I'm going to trade in and how much it's going to be after the fact. And I don't fuck with Epic Game Store. But after Godfall, that bitch might get traded back in. You know what I'm saying? It might get sold on eBay or something like that. Like, this is bullshit. And hey, look, it ain't even got to be Stadia. But if there wasn't any time for you to look into cloud gaming that's cost efficient, that don't ask you to pay hundreds of dollars when you stand in the same bucket, now's the time. If there wasn't a time before, this is bullshit.
Hey, Moss, look, this is my only issue with Stadia, right? Is that you pay full price for your game. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know a lot about it. So correct me if I say something wrong. You play full price for your games, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then go ahead.
It's the same model as PlayStation 4, so it's not. It depends. There's sales all the time. There's a big ass sale right now. It works just like PlayStation 4 and Xbox.
Okay, I got you. Nothing is downloadable, right? It's all streaming, right?
It's all streaming. Yeah, none of it is downloadable.
I'm not even gonna lie. Stadia, that streaming is really top notch, because I was playing Power Ranger with
you ain't playing shit,
shut your ass up. I was playing Power Ranger with Play Rose. I thought he was on a console, but because that game runs 60 frames per second, I was like, damn. Like, he was like, I'm on the Stadia. I was like, oh shit. Like,
that's not the only one.
That shit, the response time was really amazing.
PC dudes.
Until it gets hot, like the Fire Stick, then okay. But anyway,
I guess because my thing is right. It's like okay with Game Pass. Okay, well, let's just say the whole fucking package, the Game Pass Ultimate, right? I can do the XCloud joint and I can do the Game Pass joint. Obviously, the XCloud shit, I'm just streaming it, right? But I'm only paying like $14 a month to do that, right? And then with the Game Pass shit, I can actually download it to my system. The only thing that's gonna stop me from even trying Stadia is that I can't pay you a whole $60 boat for a game, nigga, and I'm streaming it. I need to have it. You feel me?
Well,
like I need to have
you don't. Okay, so you need to have it, but and again, this is just streaming in general. This ain't got nothing to do with Stadia. You know, you don't have nothing. You know how this works.
Yeah,
you get a license.
I know how that works.
And even with digital purchases, like if you're not online, the DRM doesn't activate, so you can't play the motherfucker anyway.
Right.
You feel me? So there's no difference there. It's just you're actually in a worse boat because you're paying for storage for something you don't own.
I guess it's more psychological. You feel me?
Exactly, and that's why it's not going to blow up next year. It's not going to blow up the year. It's going to be a few years for people to get over that psychological stranglehold. But I will say this: that they give you free games every month with the Pro model. You know, I got 40 plus games that I never paid for.
So what? So educate me on that. What comes with the Pro model?
You get 4K.
Let me ask you this. I got
let me answer this question. Okay, you get 4K, and then it works like Games with Gold or PSN Plus when you get now they give you like 5 or 6 games a month. So I got 40 games. Man. I got 40 games right now that I've never paid for.
Oh wow!
You know what I'm saying? So
go ahead, Corey, let me ask you this. So let's say hypothetically, now I'm just gonna pull a game out the dark. Let's say Halo, because I'm an Xbox guy. Let's just say Halo Reach. All right, you get it on Stadia. Bam, boom, you got it. You playing it. You streaming. It's good. But for whatever reason, Microsoft, Bungie, they lose the licenses or however that shit work. Ain't a tech guy, ain't a lawyer. I don't know. But I went to buy the game on Stadia digitally. I lost it. But say I got Halo Reach on my disc. So if I decide to play it on my Stadia without having the disc, because ain't no disc, it's all digital, and I can't play it no more. How does that work? So I didn't lose my game, right?
If it's a single player game,
it's not DRM because if I got
it's DRM, bro.
Therefore, Stadia
it's like Steam.
The future.
It's like Steam.
It's not future.
There's no game on Steam that you can play without your DRM check, even single player or not.
Even Steam, as great as it is, as great as Steam is, it's not future proof. But
I know Dirt.
I know.
Yo, we're talking about DRM,
man. We going off topic, and I'm sorry, I ain't trying to go there.
And we have Geekhead with the $5. Last time I was this late, Sony actually had exclusives and didn't cap on their entire fan base. I think you meant to say crap on their entire fan base.
No, that's what they did.
No, you made cap. No, you made cap.
Lying.
And you hate to see it.
Sony just is bringing everybody up to speed now. It's not 1990 no more. They bringing everybody up to speed.
Hey, we apologize for the Stadia stuff. I just see some people.
Oh, please.
Stadia trash.
I see most of the people saying, "Why the hell are we talking about Stadia?" That's a good damn question. Listen, so let me ask you guys about the price. The PS5 is $499 and the digital is $399. Now, me personally, I think the $399 would actually sell pretty good. I think both of them will sell pretty good, but there's $100 difference, which I didn't think there was going to be that much of a difference. So pretty much you're paying, like Zaire said, you're paying $100 for a Blu-ray player, like a Blu-ray player pretty much. Yeah. So what do you guys think about the price of this? And do you think that Sony's losing money on that digital? Because I definitely do.
Absolutely, but they got to be competitive. They got to be competitive.
But it's like somebody I saw post on Twitter. Yeah, they might be losing money, but then they turn around charging the games are going to be $70 next gen.
Yeah.
Oh hell no!
Can I say one thing? And y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, but the pricing is good for both all the consoles. Real talk. It's all on what your preference is. It's like if you like Jordans or you like Reebok. You gonna pick your shoe. You gonna run with your shoe, and that's what you're gonna do. Same thing with the consoles. Now, Sony's gonna and Xbox gonna make up the difference with what they doing now. The subscriptions, Game Pass versus what PlayStation doing. What is it? PS Plus. What they call it with the PS5 going in? What is it? The originals or whatever they call it,
or the collection or something like that.
The collections. That's where they're gonna make it up at. So it's all on your preference. If you're a Sony guy, you're not gonna see nothing wrong with this, and you got to agree with it, whether you like it or not. That's what they're gonna do, and you're gonna roll with it. Me, I'm buying everything like I always do, and I'm gonna roll with it. And Sony might get a little bit of money from it for certain games, but right now the PS5 is on the back burner. It really is after the day. But the hardcore guys, they're gonna buy it and they're gonna subscribe to this. Oh, with my PS Plus, like you said.
I don't know what just happened.
You gotta have Xbox Live for free to play games. So yeah, it is what it is.
All right,
it's all on what you want, man. If you're a PlayStation guy, you're gonna support it. If you ain't,
buying.
Who, me or Craig?
The Craig dude. I don't know. Yeah. To me, he's buying. He just stopped talking.
Yeah. Ooh, somebody lagging out.
All right, so like, man, think about the prices, man.
I didn't mean to buy. My bad.
The price. I thought I was surprised to see the physical version. I knew the digital was going to be $399. I thought the physical was probably going to be like $450, but I didn't think they was going to do $100. But it seems like digital is what's going to be selling, and because I'm gonna buy the digital honestly, because this generation I didn't really buy much physical games, so to me I was already gonna go digital. So I'm just gonna get the digital version. And I noticed that I think Sony and Microsoft knows they don't make bulk of their money off selling consoles no more. Like, it's usually the software that's what's gonna sell. And if anybody noticed with that collection, more of services, software, they make more money off software than they do like hardware. They did that collection thing. I think they did that just to try to bring as much people over with, dumping all the PS4 games in there. Like, if you have PS Plus now, you will have that PS collection, whatever. You can play all of your, continue to have access to your PS4 games. I'm guessing that's what they're gonna do to try to make sure that people don't be like, I might jump ship. So they feel like, we just gonna try to give them as many games as possible. It seems like all the PS4 games is going to be in that shit, this generation.
Yeah. Hey, Geekhead. Excuse me, with the $5. Real talk though, Microsoft is legitimately giving you value for your money. Hey, Geekhead, let me talk about that super chat. Thanks for the $5. Let me ask you guys: do you feel that the value? Now, I think Geekhead is absolutely right. The value is great on the Xbox side. The $299 Xbox Series S, I believe, could be that casual console, that the casuals get.
Absolutely.
And Game Pass is like a damn game changer. Now, we know Microsoft exclusives isn't great right now, but they will be coming out soon. And when those exclusives get to coming out on the regular, and like Game Pass is there, bro, that is going to be value. And did you guys hear that Jeff Grubb say that Microsoft is spending a lot of money on something that's not an acquisition?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
What do you guys think about that? So yeah, the prices, but this is about the prices. Greg, so what you think about the prices, bro?
To me, keeping it all the way business, they have to be competitive. And those are competitive prices, because one is priced exactly what the enthusiast system of the Xbox is priced with the base PlayStation 5. But where they're going to have a problem with is selling the physical one with the discs. They're going to have a problem selling that one, because that $399 price, that's appealing. You know what I'm saying? That's appealing. So to me, it's like, if I wanted both consoles this generation and I didn't really care about physical media, then I'm going to buy the $399 PlayStation 5 and the $299 Xbox, and I'm good.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I got both systems.
Facts.
I'm good.
Yeah, and you're right. And you know what? And like the Xbox Series S, it is a next generation console. People and
let me say this too. if you notice that the digital is more available to purchase than the physical, like it seems like they're gonna be pushing the digital more than they're gonna probably push the physical, like by nature. Because a lot of people saying that you can't really find a physical is more so it's gonna be digital in most stores.
Right.
All right. Yeah. Let me get the super chat from my boy Iron Mike with the $5. Wait till all y'all PS5 pre-orders start getting mysteriously unfulfilled. That shit could happen. I mean, if this shit is true about all that, that'd be funny though.
That lottery system, yo. You don't know if you're gonna get one for real.
Oh man.
All I'm gonna say is it's a good price point for everybody. It's a good price point.
Let me put this out there, without getting myself or the source in too much trouble. I think that the PlayStation fulfillment and the yields thing, there's some meat and potatoes to that. You might have some faulty issues, but believe you me, don't think Xbox is going to be it's going to be smooth as ice. This is what no. Hold on, listen.
I'm agreeing with you, boss.
I'm telling y'all right now, don't believe these companies. I'm not saying Xbox might have as bad as yields as PlayStation, but Xbox ain't gonna be smooth and fine either. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. I expect it to be that way though, because you go. I mean, hell, Foxconn and all them other companies that make this shit, they packed, yo. Yeah. I mean, Apple is whooping their ass, Samsung whooping their ass. So exactly. It's like, I mean, you're gonna have some failures. So I mean, that's just the nature of the business.
Yeah.
It's too many people in it right now in this game. They see the money in the game. It's too many people getting in it. Too many ways to get involved. Everybody ain't got to have a physical console no more. You got people that don't care. They streaming on the phone. The consoles ain't the be all end all no more. And PC. The hardcore like us, we gotta embrace it and we gotta deal with it.
Yeah, you know, but we gonna go down with the ship though. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm going down with it all day.
Yeah, we gonna hold on to these consoles until they rip them from our dead hands. You know what I mean?
They got to. Yeah, that's me all day. But like my kids, man, I look at my kids all day. They are happy with their S5s, Note 5, Note 9s, and playing games, and they happy as can be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They playing the same shit I'm playing basically and enjoying it, running around the house.
And they don't care about frame rates or resolution or none of that shit.
At all. Nope, don't care. All they want to know about, can I use your charger for the phone?
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Hey y'all, let me ask you guys something. First of all, I'm sorry. I hate that. I gotta go to bed, man. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I get up 4 in the morning. Yeah, man. Take your ass to bed, man. All right, bro.
I thank y'all for having my drunk ass up here, and I appreciate it.
All right, man. Thanks, bro.
All right,
bro. Hit me up anytime. I'm glad to pop in.
All right, bro.
All right.
Yep.
Hey, what's up, Freddie? All right, bro. Hey, Freddie, can you hear me?
Can you hear me, Dirk?
Yeah. What's up, bro?
Oh, I'm good, man. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good, man. Thanks for joining us. Hey, y'all, I got a question. Like I was saying, so
hold on. I'm sitting there playing PJ. Is that Angry Fred Fox?
Yeah, hey, man. Fred. I'm here to check you.
God, golly, man, I gotta call my security because this is an angry dude, man.
No, I'm in security because last week you was cutting up, bro.
Hey, bro, no, they tried to come at me. I had to go boop bop. But Freddie, you had me scared, brother. You was cursing at me in Chinese, man. How you doing, man? Uh-oh. I got called security. He done when he got his nightstick. What's up, Freddie? Oh, he can't. Oh, go ahead, Dirk. My bad. I was just
Emmanuel A1 with the $3. We won Xbox, baby. That PS5 is pure dog-ish. Thanks, Emmanuel, for the $3. Emmanuel was the homie, man. Hey, man, Emmanuel was on WBG. Was that a couple weeks ago? Was that last week? He did a pretty good job, man. Huh?
Neither one of these marks. Neither one of them can
Are you going in and out, Freddie? I can't really hear you. Shit. All right, so
Me too.
Yeah, boy, you're going in and out. So let me show y'all some. Show on my screen. So on Twitter today, somebody, Xbox News said, confirmed Xbox is now the console with the most games confirmed to be next gen only console exclusives.
All right, let me try to fix this. Clean it up.
Oh, you fix it? So the names as Dust Falls, Avowed, Everwild, Fable, Forza Motorsport, The Gunk, The Medium, Phantasy Star Online, New Genesis, Scorn, Senua Saga, Saga, Hellblade 2, Stalker 2, State of Decay 3, Warhammer. So those games are confirmed to be Xbox only, Xbox Series X and S only games. And look, Aaron Greenberg posted the eyeball emojis. So now this could mean nothing, right? This could mean nothing, right? But at the same time, he's confirming, yeah, that's true. Xbox has announced more next-gen only titles than PlayStation. Now, does this mean anything, Moss or Manhattan? Anybody? Does mean anything?
I don't. Again, like I said, I don't think this is celebratory for anybody. And that tweet from Aaron to me just shows how one's a bunch of liars, PlayStation, and the other one is tone deaf. The problem with PlayStation ain't the volume of games. They got 80 billion games that came out of nowhere. It's the quality. When we look at that list, what are the games that going to drive people to the ecosystem and change things this generation? That's the thing that they need to focus on, is the quality. So telling us that at some point in time, some of these games is coming to the system and we got like 80 of them. That's not answering the question for them. So to me, in my opinion, it means nothing.
Well, I think, I agree with what you're saying, but I think his point was just like, yeah, those guys lied. And at the end of the day, we have more next generation games announced than them. And they said they believe in generations. I think that's kind of what they were hinting at.
Right. That's what I took it as. It's like, like you believe in generation, but you ain't show that you believe in generation. Even though we didn't talk about generations, none of that shit. We got next gen games. Like it's just the irony. Like, we talked about current gen, right? And then you came out and said you believe in next gen as if like now, not later. But hey, I mean,
hey, speaking of that, Moss, early on Z podcast, man, like you was full of shit.
Well, how was I full of shit?
With Sean, hold on, let me try to remember exactly what you said. Y'all was talking about one game.
Y'all was talking about Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man. And you said that's one game. Xbox whole lineup. Yeah. No, but you was like Xbox whole lineup is cross-gen. Now, Sean, I put in the DM, I said, Sean, ask Moss what Xbox games besides Halo Infinite is confirmed cross-generation. You said the whole lineup. And I was like, no, it's not. Only Halo Infinite and I believe Psychonauts is the only two games that's confirmed cross-generation. All the other ones that they showed is confirmed next gen only. So that's
what games are they launching with? What is part of their launch lineup?
No, you didn't say nothing about launch.
No, that's what we was talking about though, Dirt. We was talking about the launch lineup. What games is Xbox launching with? Is my question.
The confirmed launch lineup, I don't know, but I know the Medium is one. Scorn is supposed to be another one, and both of those games, and the Medium is definitely both of those games are next generation only titles.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying. So let me get this Geekhead 188 with the $5. So what's the point of getting the PS5 this holiday? Hey, that's a valid question, sir.
Very valid.
I'm just saying that's a valid question. I think if I can get a pre-order sometime this week, I will. But at the end of the day, I think I might just pick it up.
You get one today, Dirt?
Man, I went to my local GameStop. They got 10 pre-orders, and they pretty much sold out of them. So
I got one.
Oh, okay, dope. Yeah, so ain't no big deal, man. Ain't no big deal. So I will get one eventually. No big deal.
You see the difference? You see the difference when we win and when they win. Y'all see the difference?
What's the difference? Elaborate.
When we win, we expect to win. When them niggas win, they want to just party in the streets like it's fucking Mardi Gras. You feel me?
Like I don't think nobody would. Nobody.
Y'all expecting to win, bro.
No, I'm saying no. What I mean, no. Let me allow me to retort. Okay, look. These niggas lied, right? Flat out. Lied.
Right, they did.
But ain't nobody saying Jim Ryan is this, he be lying. Ain't nobody saying that.
Wait. You want Twitter?
Hey, bro,
I ain't gonna lie, Greg.
Twitter has and
was they going in on him on Twitter?
Are you on Twitter right now?
Hip Hop Gamer has a whole podcast.
I retract my statement.
Bro, everybody
on him, bro. I ain't been on Twitter all day.
Greg, you got to remember this is the same fan base that was mad that MLB was becoming a multi-plat. They don't know that they going crazy right over Jim Ryan.
This is one thing they're not going to pass because let's be realistic, right? When it came to about the whole generation shit, they were on that shit because that's what PlayStation like always.
That's what they said.
Generation, but that's the point. To say they're not mad, no, they're hella mad.
I ain't been on Twitter all day, so
you should be on Twitter and I'm glad they're mad because I'm mad too. Like I'm honestly glad that nobody's trying to damage control, like except those that want to do it. But I'm glad you got people like everybody, like even people with huge platform, honestly is talking about it because that's the type of shit that needs to happen. Like, shit like this is not going to get off on us. Like, you're not going to really about to do that. Like, and I'm glad people are really honestly, going at him with that shit.
I mean, let's put it like this. You got to thank Microsoft for the price because I guarantee you that that PlayStation 5 was going to be $599. But Xbox forced that hand. So we got to say that, right? That's good for everybody. That's good for all gamers. But like this generation bullshit that they've been slapping around, and to me, it's just a fucking marketing term at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like we believe in generations. Of course, everybody believes in generations. That's why you invest in the next generation. But they sold it as if they're moving on completely to the next generation.
Yeah,
and they
you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this too. This whole pre-order shit is a shit show, bro. And I'm gonna say this. I feel bad for these stores because their website probably crashing it like a motherfucker.
It's supply and demand, bro.
No, and I get that shit, but I ain't gonna lie. You gotta kind of do feel bad for a lot of people that work in stores because it's like they just being hit with a bombshell, right? Like, oh shit, you can pre-order now. They're not even probably prepared. So
it probably ain't even in their systems.
Right. So the GameStop by me, you call and their phones is busy because they're like, yo, they was not prepared for this. It's like dudes just like, yo, we getting called we can pre-order. They probably like, what? Who told you that? It was a whole mess.
And what's up with that dude from PlayStation?
Go ahead, Freddie.
Oh, I'm sorry. And what's up with that dude? What's up with that dude from PlayStation that on that one show with Jeff Keighley, he was like, oh, we're going to give y'all a week's notice when PS5 pre-orders go live. Oh, yeah, them shits went live 4 hours after the show.
That was another lie. That was definitely another lie.
Yeah.
No, I just... hold on 1 second, Store. Let me, because I gotta defend my integrity, because Derby on some bullshit. Okay, now unless this list is a lie, my lawyer just called me. She said, "Don't let that motherfucker get away with this shit." Unless this list is a lie, these are the day one Xbox Series launch games. Mm-hmm. Now, tell me if I could be wrong. My lawyer could be a bad lawyer.
Are those confirmed?
She's also a public defender. She could be wrong. But number 7 is Yakuza Like a Dragon, which is cross-gen. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which is cross-gen. The Falconer, which is cross-gen. Dirt 5, which is cross-gen. Watch Dogs Legions, which is cross-gen. Tetris Effect Connected, which is cross-gen. Gears Tactics, which is cross-gen. Am I right or am I correct?
How Gears Tactics cross-gen?
I don't listen, but I also just said... wait. I also just said they really haven't confirmed all of their their launch titles. Now, first off, you talking about the whole list, nigga, man, it's one first-party game on here.
I'm talking about it. Well, it doesn't matter.
No, you said the whole list.
I said everything that's coming out. We was
lineup.
talking about launch. We was talking about everything that happened at launch, and everything that happened at launch on launch day is cross-gen for Xbox.
What's the date on this article right here?
5 minutes ago. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. Oh damn, there ain't no date. No, 9/11. 9/11, brother.
Hey, you gotta watch Moss. Moss be digging around in places. You know,
but 9/11. My public defender sent me that.
But their lineup isn't all the way confirmed.
Okay, all right. So you can't say I'm wrong.
They said that like the medium is supposed to be a launch title. So we'll see, man.
Hey, is that Gump supposed to be a launch title?
No. I'm looking forward to that. That's dope. I like that.
Yeah, me too. I'm checking for that.
I'm looking forward to that shit.
Yeah, hey, Grid. Yeah, I was gonna say the Grid real quick. I don't think that one thing Sony they can't be that damn dumb to try to launch another $600 console. They can't be that damn dumb.
No, they were never gonna.
But you know what though, bro? Like I agree with you 100% because that was a dumbass move back then. But right now, motherfucking PlayStation fans are rabid sycophants, bro. So the thing is that if you giving these motherfuckers like Spider-Man, you giving these motherfuckers Horizon, they're pay $600 for that motherfucker.
Yeah, but you don't. But you never sell your consoles to your fan base. It's always the casuals, bro. Like you don't.
I mean, but
you forget. Listen. You forget. The fans is gonna buy it even if it's a fucking $1,000, right? That's what fanboys do, right? But you ain't selling it to them because the casuals outweigh them. I mean, out of all the let's be honest, right? 106 million. The hardcore is probably like 8 million out of that shit.
Right.
Think about that shit. And the rest is just bunch of casuals. So you're gonna get 8 million sales, and that's probably about.
Well, see, that's the magic, and the magistry of what Xbox is doing right now is that they're getting the casuals involved day one. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
With the $299 system, they're getting them involved day one. So they're not waiting for price drops to get in on it. They can move into next generation day one.
Hey, y'all, I had said this. I don't know if I said it last week, but I definitely said it on WBG how every generation there's that casual system, right? Like I said, how the PS1 was the system that casuals bought. Of course, they didn't have much competition, but the PS1 was a system casuals bought.
Absolutely.
The PS2 was a system casuals bought. The Xbox 360 was the system casuals bought. Even though the PS3 eventually outsold them worldwide, the Xbox 360 was still that system for years that casuals bought. And I know people say the Wii sold the most consoles. Casuals wasn't buying the Wii. Grandmamas and shit. I know they're casuals, but they was buying the Wii for Wii Sports, and that's it. When I say casuals, I mean for the 2Ks, for the Madden, for the COD. Right. And this generation, the PS4 was a system that casuals bought. Now, will the Xbox Series S be that system next generation? I don't know.
You know what?
I believe that's Microsoft's strategy.
I'm gonna go on a little limb, Dirk, and say because what helped the PlayStation 4 sell was price. It was $399. You see what I'm saying? The Xbox was $499. So the thing is that if we go back and we measure the Xbox based upon how the PS4 was measured at the beginning of this generation, and if it follows true, then the $299 system should fly off the shelves because when the casual games are already out now, Madden is out, 2K is out, so and Call of Duty is on its way. So that's the casual games. So now I'm looking at it, I'm saying next generation $299. Shit, I'm getting that motherfucker. I like to put it like this. I done said this 3 times, so I'm being repetitive and redundant. But you can be at Walmart grocery shopping and fucking grab a Series S. You know what I mean? That's an impulse buy. You know what I'm saying? It just is.
So. Hey, Mark said, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say we have Geekhead 188 with the 199. Shut up, FN, you lied to.
I'm sure you're talking about.
And then we have Teacher of Israel with the $2. Thank you for the $2. Sony monkeys is what they really are.
Damn, teacher.
And
Hey,
then,
thanks for the
$2. You're a little grandmasterish with that one, bro. Just calm down just a little bit.
Hey, Dirk, I gotta keep my eye for your fan, man.
Hey, bruh. Anyway,
then we have Victor Alliston with the $2. PlayStation 5 Pro definitely coming in 3 to 4 years. Thank you for the $2.
Nah, Victor shit didn't pop up on my screen. Hey, but let me say one more thing about the whole casual thing, because last week Moss, he kind of had some great points about casuals don't buy consoles at launch, and he's right. But I said if a price is $299,
they're buying it.
They will. I think they will be more interested than it was $499, obviously, because $299 is the price. Or like the Switch was the when it like dropped, it was $299.
That's a sweet spot.
I would buy more interested than the casuals are going to be the catalyst for it flying off the shelves at launch. Here's why. We talked about look, consoles aren't there right now. Why aren't consoles there right now? Why is there a shortage? Because of COVID, and casuals went out because they're at home and bought a shitload of consoles.
True.
Because we already had the consoles, they didn't. So they just bought one. So consoles don't see. This is where we're making a mistake, and where I be trying to explain to people, even off behind the scenes. Casuals, when it comes to gaming, don't have the same impulses that we do. You hear us talking in these shows, and we're like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna grab 3 or 4 or 5 of them motherfuckers." Casuals is like, "Nah, I just got my console. I'm Gucci. I'm fine with my Call of Duty until my friends start going, or I can't play this mode anymore because they only got it exclusive there." So that's why I'm saying the S is going to fly off the shelves because the hardcore is going to pick it up. But as far as casual inception, I wouldn't expect that at launch because the casuals just bought all the consoles up, and they don't have the same impulse as we do.
They wait. Usually, these consoles are going to sell another 2 or 3 years later. Like that's how I always go for both, right? They don't sell to like 2 or 3 years. When that discount hit, that's when casuals come out and start buying.
But if you at $290 Manhattan, if you at $299 right now, what is it? $250 when they buy in?
Yeah,
pretty much. If they just bought one, is what Moss is saying. If they just bought one not too long ago, like a motherfucker like me just
all their friends is there.
Like a motherfucker just bought that X at 6 teraflops. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I don't see nothing that's gonna make that look like 12, why am I about to throw you another 500 and you pulling the plug on my shit? See, that's the thing people got to look at. There's just a lot of shady shit going on, y'all, that I don't appreciate, man. It's just shady shit all over.
Yes, it's the business side is really starting to rear its ugly head in gaming this holiday season.
Yeah, and I think and maybe COVID has something. Well, they was already doing that shit beforehand. See,
I don't believe it was COVID, right? That's gonna always become the excuse. It was it's COVID. Like
now, you know what they doing.
A lot of this shit is pre-planned. It's like let's wait and see what's about to happen, right? That's what they do. It's like they give them some options of room, right, to see if they can try to wiggle their way to do shit that they want to do. It's
you know what both companies is doing us, Manhattan, and we sitting back fighting amongst each other. I know it's all
there you
fun,
go.
but what they're doing is Microsoft and Sony are forcing us to move in the direction that they want us to go in.
There you go.
Bro.
Bunny knows we've been talking about it.
Okay, y'all noticed something. When I'm not gonna lie, motherfuckers was acting crazy when they talked about the cross gen, right? Sony fans gave them hell, and now Sony's doing it. And y'all remember that article when they was talking about selling games for $70, and then people would say, "Oh, I'm not doing it." Sony just now came out is putting games for $70. Don't be surprised when the Series X come out. You're gonna see games $699.
Hey, but wait a minute though. See, but that's where the magic of Game Pass comes in, my nigga.
No, I get that. I'm talking about the fact that this article came out ahead of time. Even Jason was talking about, it's more expensive to make games, so games should be bumped to $70, and now you see games for $70. People gonna complain about it, and then when they become numb to this shit, it's gonna be like a second nature and shit.
Hey, Dirk.
Yo.
Hey, remember when games was $49.99, nigga?
I remember vividly.
Yeah, it should be. It was like that too.
They was really like that. Maybe like the NES, the Genesis, but the Super Nintendo games started to go up a little bit.
Hey, no, them Nintendo 64. No, them 64 games went up to about $100. We thought we was
about
gonna have
$80, but the like, PS1 games went down to $50. I was like, even something lower than that. So yeah.
You remember them Neo Geo? I mean, with them Neo Geo cartridge games, them motherfuckers was $100.
Yeah, I never had one, bro. Like couldn't afford that shit. Yeah, I couldn't afford that shit.
And gentlemen, I just want to cut in here real quick. I am like super tired from work, so I'm getting ready to leave out.
All right, buddy.
Yeah. Like I said, we're about to end this show pretty soon anyway.
Yep. So everybody have a great evening. Thanks for showing up. Hit the like button on your way out, guys.
Hey, yo, Snowman, before you leave, can I tell you something?
What?
You know, I would rather somebody cook some hot oil and pour it on my damn head before I buy a damn Nintendo Switch. Do you know that stuff?
Hold on. First of all,
wait a minute.
I'm gonna have to fight you on that.
And wait a minute now, Dirt, it's perfectly okay. I understand. Right now, Xbox was transparent with you, and now your backup console is lying to you. I understand your depression. It's okay. And hot oil is nothing compared to hot grits, okay? Hot grits are the worst.
I thought she was gonna say hot garbage, which is Xbox.
Hey, Bunny, I'm with you. Here go Moss with that bullshit. You already know that.
Huh?
I say, Bunny, you know I'm with you on that Nintendo Switch. You already know that.
Yeah. So, like I said, Dirt is just mad because Halo got delayed, so they got no AAA game for launch, and now his backup console is lying to him.
You get out of here. You get out of here, damn it! Any past your bedtime, you get out of here.
Have a good evening, guys.
All right. Let me get the super chat. Victor Allenstein with the $2. Sony wants all of their time exclusive money back. Oh, and you know what? Before we get out of here, y'all, let's talk about the actual show. Thanks, Victor. Their time exclusive money back. You know what game stood out? You like this is the last thing, before we get out of here.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter stood out for you?
Yep.
I thought it looked pretty good.
I thought it did too.
Yeah, I thought it looked pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm gonna tell you, even though it's a multiplayer, that damn Resident Evil looked pretty good to me because I love Resident Evil 8. I'm sorry, 7. I love 7, and that one looks pretty good. And I love how they made that across. I'm sorry, next gen only. It wasn't initially going to be cross gen, but they said, you know what, the Xbox One and the PS4 can't do it. Let's just make this shit.
It's gonna look next the best gen on Series X though.
Oh yeah, it is that. Hey, that's a fact, Freddie. It's gonna run best on Series X because we heard things about that.
All the multi-plat's gonna run better on the Series X, bro.
Yeah, they will.
Moss, where that mouth? You got something to say about that?
About it running best on the Series.
It's gonna be best on the Series X. Yes,
it's gonna run best on the Series Less that only you and the people on this panel gonna have. Yeah, I hope it ain't got no co-op. Freddie.
Oh, what?
Because it's only gonna be you and the people on this panel playing that goddamn game.
Hey, Miles, but you playing vaporware, my nigga.
Hey, bro. Hey, look. Come see me September 30th, Baldur's Gate 3, baby. When Dirt pay me my money.
There you go with that Baldur's Gate.
Pay me my money.
No, you didn't even know what that game is.
I might know what that shit is. Balls Gate. Yeah, so the grid said the Harry Potter game was his standout game. Like, what about you, Freddie? Did you see the show, Freddie?
Yeah, I saw the show. I know it's more of the same, but that Miles Morales Spider-Man, that did look pretty tight. I liked all them little tricks with his suit that he had going on with the invisibility.
Yeah.
And the electricity coming out of it, all that stuff. Yeah. I thought that was tight. I mean, everything else was like, I mean, I love Call of Duty.
That looked dope.
That looked real dope. The Harry Potter did look dope.
Yeah, Call of Duty looked dope.
Yeah, that campaign did look dope.
Yeah. Hey, what about you, man?
I would say, the Miles Morales looked good. That Final Fantasy did look really good too. Demon Souls, it looks good, but it looks different. I'm not sure if it was because they might have an actual difficulty setting because like that should look easy as hell compared to like the other one. I would say Call of Duty. I mean, I just want to see the multiplayer because honestly, the campaign is always, the campaign is the campaign to me, pretty much. Then other than that, everything else, I was just like, it was okay. Like, but I did like Spider-Man though. Like, I thought that was really nice.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. What you, Storm?
Well, I kept seeing during the show. See, people don't be looking at shit the way I do, man. Doing that Call of Duty shit with the binoculars or whatever when they was panning from right to left. This is Mars knows me, man. I be picking all that shit up. Frame rate skip and all kinds of shit happening right there in that scene. Y'all go back and check it out. So I be looking at shit like this. Spider-Man looked like it was being held back. I kept saying, "Yo, this shit ain't it." I see the RTX and the puddles when he was walking with the coat on and shit with the fur on it and all that. Right? I pay attention to everything, Dirt. So I'm looking at the reflections. I'm like, okay, this shit is cool. Ray tracing right there and here and there, but nothing stood out like the Harry Potter and the Demon Souls did look good.
Yeah,
I was like, yo,
Demon Souls did look good.
I kept looking for reasons to say now we in the next gen.
Yeah.
That shit just never slapped me in the face, man.
Right. That I did not get the next gen.
I didn't get that vibe at all.
Yeah. Hey, Storm. And be honest, out of all of the shows we've seen this year, I mean, even Ratchet and Clank, it looked good, but it still didn't scream next gen to me.
It looked like 30 because it was slow as hell.
Yeah,
the only game like 30.
The only game
slow as hell.
The only game that kind of blew me away, but it still wasn't gameplay, was Hellblade 2, but it still wasn't gameplay,
I feel like after them seeing what happened, they're gonna push back God of War to PS5 only because they didn't announce. No, they did say 2021, but I guarantee you guys, because of this, they will most likely push God of War back and put it on the PS5 only.
They need to.
Like they need to. Like because people are pissed off about the whole generation, and God of War cannot come on the PS4. I'm sorry. Like at this point, that game.
Well, I mean, put like this: if it come out in 2021, it's gotta be because the
right. I know, but that's my point. If I'm dumb, like, because that God of War look good even on the PS4.
That should look amazing.
So if your biggest mistake would be is to put this also on the thing. So if I'm dumb, I will push that shit back put it on the PS5.
Oh shit! Right. There it is. God of War on PS4 next year.
All right. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hold on. Stop it. Yeah. All right. Hey, Manhattan. I want to say this.
Oh, you see something for real? Or you just talking shit?
Yo.
Nah, I just saw it on someone sharing their screen.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no. It don't say God of War. That's me sharing my screen, but it don't say God of War.
Yeah,
but you know what?
Because PS4 will continue to be supported for the next 3 to 4 years.
Yeah, it does say that.
But another thing is, I was going to say real quick, Moss. Hey, if them motherfuckers come out with these older games like Demon Souls and they looking better than these next gen games out here, man, I'm going to be done. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know how I feel about it, man.
I mean, but let's put it like this, bro. I mean, realistically, right? We're not going to take a large leap graphically. We're going to take a leap when it comes to effects in the game, lighting,
load time,
load times,
ray tracing. Yeah, right. That's true.
We're not going to take a graphical leap to where we're going. I mean, it's just we're almost up against the ceiling with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not at launch, at least. Yeah.
That's true because if you really think about a game like The Last of Us 2, man, the graphics on that shit was absolutely amazing, man.
Yeah.
You know,
and that came from a 1.4 terabyte system.
1.8,
1.8.
Yeah. And that shit looks amazing. So yeah, you're right. Like it's close to that ceiling. I mean, of course, it can still improve a little more, but yeah, you're right about that. It ain't like it's the PS1 going to the PS2 generation or shit like that. Yeah.
See, I know it's another bracket, man, but when you look at look at that damn RTX footage of Doom. You know what I'm saying? Look at that cyberpunk shit, man.
That shit look crazy.
That right there, you should get we should be touching on that. I feel by now.
That shit look
I know it costs a lot of money to get to that shit. I do understand that, right?
Yep.
But man, I remember being blown away with 360 and shit like that. Man.
Exactly.
Like 360 blew me away, bro.
I was like, this medium settings, baby. PC, medium to high settings, baby. And then Gears of War 5, they came out and said that shit was running at ultra settings, and you see how beautiful that looked.
Yeah,
come on, man. Like I can't.
That motherfucker running 120 frames on the S nigga multiplayer. That's insane.
That's crazy. Hey, Storm, like I remember my old shit moment with the 360. I played NBA Live, even though the game was ass. That opening cutscene with D Wade was sweating and shit. I said, "Oh, he's sweating." That blew me away, dog.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
that blew me away, man. I said, "This dude sweating." Yeah, but that shit normal now. Hey, Marcel, what game stood out for you, bro?
Storm took my thunder. That's why I guess his name is Storm and shit. You know, no, it was Demon Souls and Call of Duty, right? That's what you said. Yeah. Those are the only ones that I saw. And to Grid's point, he brought it. And I was thinking that same thing. I was walking home, watching the shit on my phone, and I was like, God damn, these effects look good, but yeah, maybe they're at a ceiling graphically. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it's going to be all about the effects. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Yep.
But you have to admit that it seems like Xbox, their focus is more on frame rates. They're really focusing on frame rate. That's what it seems like.
The truth is, graphically, how much more leaps do people think was going to go? That's what I think. I was telling we was having this conversation. I think even with Z and the Big Money was saying that people were telling Big Money, "Oh no, you're wrong." And I agree with Big Money to a point. You're never going to get that feeling from PS2, going from a PS2 or Xbox.
Exactly.
That's never going to happen again. Like you're going to see the image is going to be sharper, like, but you're not going to get wow. Like this is like out of this world type shit. Like you know, and I feel like now the only thing they could do is to try to like give you like better frame rate hours. You know.
See Manhattan, and that's where you get insert cloud. And I ain't talking about Stadia, insert XCloud, insert GeForce Now, insert Shadow PC, and all this shit, man. I'm telling y'all, the ceiling has been reached right there. Y'all ain't trying to hear me though, man.
I mean, if you can push like Stadia right now, I mean, Stadia is running 4K games, so at 60 frames, right? And they're streaming that shit, bro.
Yeah.
So if you can get a stream of that quality, yo, like, what the fuck is going on?
This is why y'all need to be more hype, Grid, for XCloud, man. I should not be the motherfucker that's more hype than y'all about XCloud, man.
Hey, look, I done had it. But I've had it on beta for a long time, bro. So
get hype for XCloud. Get hype for XCloud.
It has all the franchises, bro.
Hey, Fox, you gotta get off Android, bro.
That shit got all the first party games coming, man. Like to be able to stream them shits with no downloads,
no problem, bro.
100 gig Call of Duty and all that no more, man. Halo at 90 some gigs and shit.
Crazy,
man. Y'all better get hype.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's real, bro. That's real.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yo, hey, let me ask y'all. Did y'all just see that that ray tracing that got added to Bright Memory?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Jesus.
Oh my God.
It's already ridiculous.
Oh my God.
Hey, that shit look fire.
Hey, that one dude is magical, bro. He's
yeah. I can't wait for that to drop on the Series X.
Yeah, bro. I played the PC version a couple months ago, little beta he had out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And just the play mechanics on that motherfucker is nice.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, let me get this $5 super chat from my boy Artemis. What's up, bro? So the moral of today's story is get an Xbox. Wait for PS5 Black Friday sale. And don't think about Stadia because Google going to kill it in 2 years. Thanks for the $5, Artemis.
Hey Artemis, when we still alive and then you still on marshmallow androids.
Oh man. Hey man, Artemis actually, man, like he was on I think Sean or Devin, one of them did like an impromptu show, and Artemis is on it. He's actually pretty good, man. So I'm actually, I appreciate these guys, and that.
I was in the chat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I appreciate the guys that rock out with us, man. I want to try to get as many people that want to come on WBG or here, like here and there, whatever. So yeah, Artemis, man, I'm gonna still holler at you, bro. But anyway, y'all, we about to get out of here, man. I appreciate everybody that joined us today. I had like the sniffles, so I'm sorry about that. I wasn't talking as much as I usually do. But thanks, my boy Freddie Fox, for joining us. Thank you, bro. What you got going on, man? You got a YouTube channel?
Nah, not really. Some of my boys want me to start up one though, because I'm always talking video games and whatnot. But yeah, I thank you for letting me get in here. It took me a little long to get in here because right when I asked you to get in and you was gonna let me in, I had my daughter here with me, and then she was all like bothering me to go get her some food. So that's why I was like, yo, I got to step out for a bit. Right, so I had to take care of that, then bring her back to her mom. And then I was able to get in here because, that damn Moss over there, not to hold up stuff, but last week, man, you had me tight. Yo, Dirk, was you tired last week? Because, he went off and y'all just sit there and took it.
Oh, no, hey, bro, I was paying attention to his ass. I was being calm, and then they tried to boop up, so I had to pull out the new jitsu, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to pull out the Donnie Yen.
You know what I love, Moss? You was like someone would interrupt you. And you was like, no, hold on. Let me finish my point, and I'm going to shut up for 30 minutes. You never shut up for 30 minutes the rest of the show.
Yeah, we shut up for 5 minutes.
Hey, bro, I shut up. I turned my mic off, started playing some PGA like I am right now.
We give a shout out to Fugly, man. Fugly was also on that show. And Fugly, hey, he's a PC guy, but he's very knowledgeable. He's another guy I got to get on here, man. Fugly, what's happening, man? Hey, man, do you have a Twitter, Fugly? Because I know you said you wasn't really into social media. So if you do, put it, or DM me on Twitter or at Griggity, because I really want to try to get you on here also, man. He was really knowledgeable, on Devin's show. Anyway, Grid, thanks for joining us, brother. What you got going on, man?
Hey, you know me. It's slow for the poll. You feel me?
Gotcha.
I got my little lazy YouTube channel that it's called The Grid, but I'm lazy as hell.
You already moved, Grid?
No, I was packing up today, bro, taking some shit to stores, but I ain't finished yet. But I ain't got nothing going on, man. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to survive. Do this social media thing, trying to meet new people. Make some new contacts and talk this game and shit. That's all.
Yeah. Hey, man, Dark Soul Dreamer said Dirk Griggity is the master debater. The master debater.
Wow.
Master debater.
Right.
Dare you, Dark Soul. No, thanks, man. Thanks for tuning in. Mr. Manhattan, bro, what you got going on, man?
Ain't nothing much, man. Probably just might try to stop at GameStop tomorrow, like I said. See if I could pre-order the PS5, pretty much. I'm gonna be on Twitter to see the fuckery, man. Because it's gonna go down.
Yeah, I'm not. As soon as we get off, I'm going on Twitter, nigga. I gotta see this shit.
Yeah, check it out.
It's blowing up.
Hey, y'all. Now check out what I did because Xbox gave us the heads up when they're starting the pre-orders. I told my boss, I said, "Look, man, I need I need half a day on the 22nd, man."
Mm-hmm.
I said, I need the morning off. Mm-hmm. He's like, oh, sure, go ahead. I was like, okay. I ain't telling him why,
right?
But I want to make sure I'm gonna go right to Best Buy. Yo, I need this bitch pre-ordered, so I'm gonna be there when they open.
Me too.
Hey, Dirk.
Yo,
I need something from you, player, but I'm gonna use this tape right here and send it to your boss for blackmail purposes, nigga.
Hell no. Hey, no, it's all good because I'm using my vacation. It ain't like he, like you let me know, like they paying me the first half of the day. I'm using my vacation. Yeah, so Storm, what you got going on, bro?
And I'm gonna be spamming the hell out of F5 trying to get this 3080 tonight, man, or whatever, whenever the fuck it's gonna go live. That's what I'm gonna be doing.
Oh shit, it's going live tonight.
Hey, listen, I don't know if it's gonna be 6 a.m. or what, but I'm gonna be ready. That's all I can tell you, man. If I don't get that shit, it is what it is. It wasn't meant for me on this round right here, but man, that's what I'm gonna be doing. And then hanging out with Moss tomorrow, man, on the SSC. We doing the SSC tomorrow, right, Moss?
Yes, sir.
And then Saturday we'll be kicking it on the SML podcast, man. You know how we do it, PNTS.
For sure. Last but not least, my main man, MM2K. Oh, hold on, Moss. Wait. Why you remind me? If you want to hear some more gaming content, go to pntsnetwork.com. That is pntsnetwork.com. No, seriously, y'all, check it out, y'all. We got a lot of stuff on there. Moss does this thing on there. So yeah, check it out. pntsnetwork.com. Okay, Moss, go ahead.
Storm took my thunder again, so you know everything I'm doing. But speaking of PNTS Network, we got new Patreon content. Want to thank all the new Patreons, man. They loving to call it Lyrics to Go. I hope Tribe Called Quest don't call me up and try to sue me.
Oh my God.
Where I go on my walks and I just bloviate about gaming. So y'all like it. So we got another Lyrics to Go. We're gonna talk about Apple, and then we're gonna talk about Sony's line ass. So come on over to Lyrics to Go. Go to patreon.com/PNTS network to check out all that content, man.
Lyrics to Go. Years to go.
Hey, that was like that, bro.
I was in high school when that came out, cuz.
Yeah, that was the joint.
I was in high school.
That was my favorite rap group for years.
Oh, Quest was the shit.
Yeah,
Quest was the shit.
Yes, they were.
And I think my favorite CD was that Midnight Marauders. That was pretty dope.
Oh, Midnight Marauders. That classic, boy.
Yeah, pretty good shit, man. But y'all old as hell. All right, y'all. Let me go again. Get out of here. Thanks to the people in the chat. Middle Lemon, Johanzo, the homie, Dark Soul Dreamers, Country Working Man, Geekhead, Fugly, everybody else that joined us in the chat today. Appreciate you guys. And I do have a video on the way tomorrow. And you know what I'm going to be talking about, baby.
Yes, sir.